Clint Stone's World. Man, this one right here is maybe the craziest thing I've ever seen. We all knew what was going on last year. And Project Veritas came through with an absolute gem. Take a look at this.
I think we got him through this term. We would always show shots of him jogging, him in aviator shades, and like you paint him as a young geriatric. We were creating a story there that we didn't know anything about. So that's I think that's propaganda.
Yeah, don't forget, 90% of people only trust people that work at these major organizations or that went to school for journalism. Like, you can't buy a journalist. What kind of an idiot would blindly believe one side?
We did. We got Trump back. I am 100% going to say it. And I 100% believe it, that if it wasn't for CNN, I don't know that Trump would have got voted out. Our focus was to get Trump out of office, right? Without saying it, that's what it was, right?
Imagine that.
So our next thing is going to be for climate change.
They're going to be doing climate lockdowns. They're going to be doing climate lockdowns, just like the World Economic Forum is calling for. Time to wake up, people.
Do you think it's going to be just like a lot of like fear, like climate?
Yeah, fear sells. Fear sells. No one ever says those things out loud, but it's obvious.
So many millions of morons literally cannot wrap their head around that concept. Fear sells. That's why you had Zucker running CNN. Zucker and Trump were buddies on The Apprentice show. So when Trump runs for president, Zucker goes to CNN. You can't see the writing on the wall, people? Holy shit, wake up.
For years, we've heard that CNN is the most trusted name in news, but a CNN director is on tape telling us that they're propaganda, helping a certain political candidate, employees admitting what we've always known to be true.
James O'Keefe, man, this guy, he goes out there and he does the damn thing. This guy, he exposes everybody.
Trump was...
Now pay attention to the way this guy speaks about Trump's handshaking, making up a neurological issue, bringing on medical experts, in quotes there, heavy quotes, medical experts. And then notice they're running cover for Biden and his dementia.
I don't know, like his hand was shaking or whatever like that. We brought in like so many medical people to like all tell a story that like it was all speculation. Like he was like neurological damage, like that he was losing it. He's unfit to, whatever. We were creating a story there.
Creating a story there. Do you know what that is? That's propaganda, people. Damn. And the funny thing is a certain number of people are going to watch this video and they're going to go back to Anderson Pooper and Chubby Brian Stelter to get their news. Not to see what they're saying and be objective, to get their news. There are people that stupid out there. I know some personally.
Didn't know anything about. I think there's just like a COVID fatigue. So like whenever a new story comes up, they're going to latch onto it. They've already announced in our office that once the public will be open to it, we're going to start focusing mainly on climate. It's going to be our focus.
How do you drive narrative, folks? You wait until people are ready and then you present the information, right? This is extra creepy. Extra creepy.
Like our focus was to get Trump out of office, right? Without saying it, that's what it was, right? So our next thing is going to be for climate change awareness.
So all they said right there is they are a whole bunch of lying sacks of trash that propagandize and lie to the people, and then they move on to their next big lie and grift. Moving on.
Head of the network, like just
Who's that? Is that Zucker?
Zucker, yeah. Climate change.
Just told you about Zucker. He's the one that hired Trump for The Apprentice. And then just so happens to move over to CNN. This was the plan all along. If you're a Trumper, you got fooled. If you're an anti-Trumper, you got fooled. If you're a Biden fan, fooled. This was the transition, the Great Reset. Holy moly.
He's going to be the next COVID thing for CNN. We're gonna hone in.
Focus.
It's going to be the next COVID thing for CNN. Wow.
Zucker, yeah. Climate change. He's going to be the next COVID thing for CNN.
We're going to hone in on it. We're going to make that the fear focus, just like they did on COVID. Man, they've been selling you jabs. Millions of jabs. Can you imagine? Bill Gates went out on that interview and said, I get a 20-to-1 return on my investment for Vax. Nothing gives me that kind of return. Follow the money, people. You think he has your best interest in mind or his zeros in mind? That's right. It's his bottom line, fam.
Focus.
Our focus was to get Trump out of office, right? Without saying it, that's what it was.
And that's the question, Mr. Zucker. Why is it so important to hide the truth of what...
Dang, why is it so hard to hide the truth?
Awareness.
Do you think it's gonna be just like a lot of like fear, like climate?
Yeah, fear sells. Fear sells.
Fear sells. Please turn off your TV. Please do your own research. Please remove head from ass. Wake up, people. Wake up. There's a giant worldwide grift going on. Don't be a part of it.